live? Oh, I am. Okay, great. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay. So, what's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then we discuss them down below. Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I've read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourselves, or you can just listen to what I'm going to say, because I'm going to break these stories down for you. Now, real quick, also, normally I just read the articles that I'm doing, and then you guys, can read them for yourselves or whatnot. But this time I'm just going to break it down because I'm doing it live, and I don't really know all this stuff just yet. I'm learning still. I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up these algorithms and everything, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started on these 3 stories. So, sorry, I dropped something. I apologize. Ugh. I know, you're like, oh, you're trash. Okay, so for my first story this week, so Ryan Reynolds took to the Instagram because last week, a bunch of more set photos leaked of Deadpool 3. So it was of Sabretooth and everything. So he was a little upset about it just because he wants everything to be a surprise. He wants surprises. He doesn't want anybody to get, all the spoilers and stuff, which I totally get and I totally understand. But at the same time, me personally, I love spoilers. So I want to just show what he had put on Instagram real quick. So this is what he had put on Instagram. Oh, it's a little blurry. Sorry, guys. So it says, surprises are part of the magic of theatrical movies. It's important for us to shoot the new Deadpool film in real natural environments using practical effects, as opposed to making the movie indoors and digitally. Telephoto lenses continue to spoil surprises and create a different situation for everyone. Here's hoping some of the websites and social channels hold back showing images before they're ready. The film is built for audiences' joy, and our highest hope is to preserve as much of that magic as possible for the finished film and the big screen. Part of the reason people post spoilers is because they're excited. I realize these aren't real-world issues, and it's firmly in the good problems bucket. I love making this movie. Now, I didn't think that was a bad response to all of this. I thought it was kind of very mild. He did get some pushback for this, and I was all like, you guys, calm it down. He's just trying to get his movie made. But at the same time, I go, hey, Ryan, these are photos taken on set, and I want to know who's in this movie and everything. Now, the telephoto lens thing, I looked into it. These things can shoot far, like so far. I was like, man, technology has come a long ways and everything. So it will be hard for them to stop them from shooting and not getting these set photos. And if it's taken on set, then you can publish that stuff. They can stop the photographers if they catch them, I think. But at the same time, I'm all like, they're so far away. How are you going to catch them? I also think that people that post spoilers, scoopers, I get that they want the fame of it all and everything. I would want it too. I mean, like, I'll share a little story with you. So when Wonder Woman 1984 came out, I knew somebody that was an extra in that movie, and they had given me they had told me what they had saw on set and what they knew from what they were there and everything. And one thing that they had told me all this stuff, and I made a video about it and everything, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a scooper and everything, and I was just like, yay, me and everything. But then, that was my only thing. But I totally get the whole thing of wanting to get the scoop and find out information that nobody else knows and then tell everybody about it. So Ryan Reynolds, he's a little upset with scoopers and everything and people getting and this bottom photo right here is he put this out and it's Mickey Mouse on set and everything, that's a super fun photo. I like that. I like that he's got a good, I don't know, maybe he's got a good, sense of humor about it, but at the same time, I get that he doesn't want spoilers for his movie. But if you're like me, I love spoilers. I could know the whole movie and still, like, for instance, Avengers Endgame. I went into Avengers Endgame and I had known what was going to happen. I saw the opening weekend, but I had saw it Sunday night because I don't remember what happened. I just couldn't see it Friday or Saturday. But I went on like Wikipedia or something like that, and I had read the whole plot and everything, and I knew what was going to happen. But when Thanos stabs Tony Stark at the end of Infinity War, I still gasped. I was like, oh my God, is he dead? Oh my God. Did he just kill Tony Stark? So I personally can still be surprised by spoilers, but I totally get people that just want to go in fresh and they don't want any spoilers whatsoever. They just want to go in and have this experience raw and everything, because you like it raw, you know what I'm saying? But sorry for Ryan Reynolds that you got to deal with that, but that's just how it is, my dude, okay? So that is my first story of the week. So for my second story of the week. All right, you guys. So apparently Maleficent 3 is in the works, but it's only according to Angelina Jolie. It is not according to anything from the studios or the trade. No one has confirmed this. It is just straight up Angelina Jolie. She did an interview with Vanity Fair, where she talked about a lot of stuff. She talked about how it's hard to work in or raise a family in Hollywood. Like it's a toxic environment, and you probably shouldn't raise a family in Hollywood, which I totally agree with her on that, because Hollywood just seems like a cesspool of nonsense. But she also talked about the Maleficent movies. Now, I have to tell you right now, I personally do not like the Maleficent movies. I think that changing up that storyline has not really worked for me, and talking about how, and I think Frozen kind of stole Maleficent's thunder with changing the whole true love is not just, man and a woman and everything. It can also be true love between, in Frozen's case, two sisters, and then in Maleficent's case, a surrogate mother. But at the same time, I did not like Maleficent 1. I thought it was like, I don't know. I was just like, this is a little convoluted. And then Maleficent 2 was just ridiculous. I mean, you've got these human gargoyles just floating around, and you're all like, what is going on here? These little Maleficent, these AliExpress versions of Maleficent just floating around with their wings all pissed off and everything. And then turning, what was it that, I think it was like iron. If they got hit by iron, they turned to dust. I was like, what? This is weird. And then you've got Michelle Pfeiffer all like, she's all pissed off because what was it like? Says they killed her brother or some crap like that. I don't remember. I just remember at the end she got turned into a goat, and I'm like, oh, that's sad. But all in all, I think that I don't think this movie is going to get made. And do we really need? Where can this story go? I mean, we've got her origin story of she's living in a big wasp's nest with these horned freaks and everything that turn into red dust if they get in by iron. I just don't understand where the story could possibly go. I think that if they do make it, and what was happening with Bob Iger, how he was all like, we're not just going to keep pumping out sequels. I'm all like, isn't this just a sequel, my dude? But we'll see how this turns out. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think that we've moved on from the Maleficent story. I don't think we really need it. I don't think that anybody's interested in this. Nobody's asking for this. And if they are, it's such a small group of people. I just don't think it's going to work out. Yeah, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Are you interested in it? You can tell me. You can tell me in the comments section down below. But yeah, that's where we're gonna. That's where they're going there. But Angelina Jolie seems to think that it's happening, that it's in the works, and I just go, I get it. What is she doing now? She's moving to Cambodia and everything, and she's just she's all like, I want to make Maleficent 3. Okay, so that's my second story of the week, you guys. So for my third and final story this week. All right, so it looks like we've got our Maxwell Lord for the DCU, the DC Universe. And it was announced yesterday, I believe, yesterday or Friday, that Sean Gunn, James Gunn's brother, has been cast as Maxwell Lord. Now, I have to be honest with you. I do think that this is a miscast, just right off the bat. I don't know about, like, Sean. I have nothing against Sean Gunn. I do think that he's at least talented. But playing Maxwell Lord, I don't know. I mean, it can't be worse than Pedro Pascal's Maxwell Lord, where we're just going to get him every 5 minutes yelling out, Alistair! And you're all like, what the hell's going on here? I am curious to see if he will have powers. In the comic books, he started off not having powers, and then he did end up having like this power of persuasion. He did also lead the Justice League International group for a little while. And then he was also something famous that happened in the comic books that was somewhat taken away from Wonder Woman in the movies was the neck snap. Because what happens is he's basically controlling everybody, I believe, including Superman. It's been a long time since I've read these comic books, but including Superman and Wonder Woman, she's just like, he's not gonna stop. So she ends up snapping his neck. She just, and everything. Very famous panel. And she gets a lot of crap for it. And then, and then they bring him back or whatnot. Now, he has been played in the past a couple of times, like I said before, Pedro Pascal. And then he was also played on Smallville. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he was played by him on Smallville. Now, I have to admit, like I said before, that Sean Gunn is not the best choice for this. We all knew Sean Gunn would be in the DC universe, just because he's James Gunn's brother, and James Gunn seems to always give him a job in his movies, which I totally get. I know a lot of people want to be like, this is nepotism, but I just go, hey, listen, it's his brother. I'd give my brother a job also, so I don't, you can bitch and moan about it, but if I was a movie director, I'd give my brother a job in a heartbeat. He'd be the first person I cast, because I'd be like, listen, my brother's an actor, he's good, I'm going to give him a job. But I don't think Sean Gunn is the best Maxwell Lord for the DC universe. He's kind of like scrawny-ish. I mean, if he bulks up a little bit, maybe. Plus, I thought they'd pick somebody, a little bit more like manly-ish. I don't know. I feel like Sean Gunn's very like, I don't know. I don't know. He's got like kind of like a rock star body, but it is what it is. It is. I just thought they'd pick more somebody like military-ish, and I don't see it when it comes to Sean Gunn. It's fine. It's fine though. But I still have faith in James Gunn. I totally think that he can pull it off. I think that I personally like I've always said before, when it comes to James Gunn, I've liked everything that he's put out so far, except for his trauma stuff. I've never seen his trauma stuff. I don't know if it's good or not, but I do like James Gunn. I'm a huge fan. I liked his Suicide Squad. I love all of his Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So I think that he can pull off this ensemble cast. Although, I'll tell you right now, this Superman legacy movie, seems to be, hey, Scottish Celts, seems to be, just keeps adding a fuck ton of people. There's so many people in this Superman movie. I'm just like, what's going on here? But I don't know if Sean Gunn should play Maxwell Lord. And maybe this is just he's playing Maxwell Lord, but he's not really playing Maxwell Lord. But we'll see how that turns out. I'm not, I don't know. But like I said before, I have faith in James Gunn. I think he's a good director, and I think, I don't know, he does a good job. In my opinion. I'm a huge fan. All right, you guys, I am going to end it there and everything, but tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Ryan Reynolds begging fans to stop putting set photos and spoilers up online? Is this something that bothers you and everything as a fan? Hi, Melvin. Does it upset you when spoilers get put up online when it comes to these movies from these set photos? Like I said before, me personally, I don't get upset. I love spoilers. You can spoil the whole movie for me, and I would still love the hell out of that movie. But I get, at the same time, I get why Ryan Reynolds is upset about it. I totally understand, and he's just trying to make a movie and make the best movie possible, and he doesn't want to shoot on green screen and everything and, pay a fuck ton of money to digitally add all this stuff. But at the same time, I go, that's the price you pay. And there's no way they can block off the entire set. Like, even if they put up, I don't even know how they would block off an entire set not to get these set photos leaked. Also, tell me, how do you guys feel about Angelina Jolie saying that Maleficent 3 is in the works? I mean, go and I'll leave a link to that article that she did in Vanity Fair about her leaving Hollywood / acting. But I don't think this Maleficent 3 movie is going to get made. I really don't. I mean, if it does, I'll watch it just because, it's there. But at the same time, I just don't think it's going to get made. I really, really don't. And then finally, tell me, how do you guys feel about Sean Gunn being Maxwell Lord? Do you guys think that's, a good thing or whatnot? Do you think that that's something that's going to, pan out? Or do you think it's just going to be completely just, I don't know, Sean Gunn, but in like a black t-shirt with a gun holster? I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know. Like I said before, I have faith I have faith in James Gunn and his DC universe, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, you guys. Well, tell me what you guys think about all of this. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on my Week in Review. You guys have a good week. Bye. All right, let's end.